Good morning. Today our video is going to focus on TenMarks and how to use this site. You can use it at home or also in the classroom to help you increase your math skills. And so today I'm going to go over how to log in and some of the things that you will see when you log into the site. We will be using TenMarks for some of our assignments in class and just some practice times, but there's also some fun games and things that you can unlock by answering questions. So first we're going to do is log in, and you all will have your own username and passwords that I will give you. And so I'm going to log in with my student account that I have set up just so that you can see how it works. So I have my username in here, and then the passwords are something that they have come up with, so it's not passwords that you get to pick, it's crazy ones that they just randomly generate. And we're going to press login. And here is what the page will look like when you log in. You're going to notice it's going to say welcome back, and it'll say your name. So John is the name of my student account that I have created, so I can walk you through this. You're going to see an area where you have points up here, and these points you can use to unlock games by answering questions and doing activities in TenMarks. If I click on points, you're going to see the 3 games available right now, and they're each worth different point values. So the more you do the activities and games, the faster you will unlock some of these activities here. I'm going to go back to the home page, and you can see that I have 2 assignments set up for you. The due date shows in the bottom, and if you hover over it, it's going to show you the more information about it, the exact due date, and what that standard is. And by doing these activities, you're going to unlock puzzle pieces down here in the standards. And if you look, it will give you some more information about each of the monsters and creatures that you are going to unlock the pieces of by doing some of the activities for each of the standards. So I'm going to click here, and we're going to start this assignment right here so I can walk you through and just show you what is available when you do one of the assignments. By clicking start, you can see here's one of the assignments. There's 10 questions in this assignment. Over here on this side of the video, you can watch a little video, or this side of the screen, you can see a video that you can watch to help you remember maybe a few tips about what they're asking for you to do. And it's kind of a little how-to video that you can watch as a reminder. Down here you can get a hint, and you only get 3 though, so you don't want to use these just because you don't feel like answering the question, and it's okay if you get the problems wrong as long as you're trying. I'm not asking you to just guess randomly. I really want you to work hard and try to do the answers to the best of your knowledge. On the side here you can see there's a little microphone kind of speaker picture right here. If you click on that, it will read the question to you as well as your answer choices. So you have the option to just read it yourself or have the computer read it to you. So let's see. We're working on expressing numbers from standard or expanded form into words. So they're giving us a number, and we have to click a multiple choice answer to match this expanded form of this number. Now some of the problems might be multiple choice, some might be filling in the blank, some might be drag and drop. We'll just see different assignments give you different options to answer. So you have to make sure you're reading the questions and the answers carefully to make sure you know how many answers to pick and what you're answering. So this one says, which number is 100,000 plus 600 plus 3? So we want it in word form, and we're going to look which one first starts out with 100,000 and see if we can eliminate any by that way. And then we can look for the 603. Or you can add it up together in your head. We have 100,603. So which one of those says that like we just said in our head? 163. Well, that's not right because we have 600, not 63. 1,603. Well, that's got the 603, but we have more than 1,000 here. 100,063. Well, that one has the 100,000 right, but that 63 is still there, and we know that we have more than 63 things. 100,603. I think this is the best option. I'm going to click the button, submit my answer. It tells me right away if I have the answer correct or not. I can move on. Question 2. Create the word form of 713,645. And here's one of the drag and drop. So we are going to drag our words into place. They already have the word thousand, and they start our hundreds place with 6. So they even have a few things filled in for us. So we have 713,000. So I know I have 713, and they have the word thousand. So we just want to make it say what we just said in our head to read this. And then we have 6 already. 6, well, we don't want to just say 45 because that would make sense, 645. We have to say 645. And we have that correct. Next question. I'm going to show you what happens if we get the question wrong. What would it happen for that? Which number is 200,000 plus 900 plus 5? 295, 2,905, 200,095. I'm going to pick this one and see what happens. And it tells me that I'm wrong. It even tells me what answer I picked, and it shows me the right answer. And the nice thing about this is it gives you the explanation down here. So any problems that you do, if you get them wrong, you can look at the explanation, and if you really don't understand it, make sure you raise your hand, make sure you come and talk to one of your teaching experts or myself, and we can help you work this out. But here it's going to tell you what your explanation is and why the answer you chose was not right and why the answer that was right is the right answer. So that's really cool. And you will continue to do this for all of the questions. If you need a hint, it's going to pop up, and it would give the hint in this case would be the hundreds chart here and the number chart to show you what place value is what. And then I only have 2 more hints. I'm going to save and quit, and I'm going to show you the jam sessions really quick. If you go to jam sessions, these sessions you can practice and perfect your skills. You can pick any of the areas that you want to work on, and you just answer questions for as many questions as you want to answer until you feel that you're either mastered that area, and it'll kind of give you a green or red to feel how you're mastering, or until you just ran out of time to do it. So we're rounding to the nearest 10. Let's start this one. It's going to tell you how many correct you have, how many wrong you have. Round 95 to the nearest 10. Well, I know that I have to round to the nearest 10, so I'm going to look at the tens place. The 5 is going to tell me if it goes up or if it stays down. And 5 tells the 9 to go up, so I'm going to round it to 100. They give you an example to how to fill it in. And I have 1 correct. It tells me correct, moves on to the next one. The jam sessions, you keep going until you're done. 655 to the nearest 10. I'm going to look at the tens place. The 5 tells the other 5 that it has to go up, so it's going to go up to 6, and so it's going to be 660. If I get one wrong, let's say I think that the 8 is going to tell the 9 to stay. If I go to 590, it's going to tell me I'm wrong, and it's telling me the right answer. So you are able to then keep track of how many you have correct, how many you have incorrect, and it's going to eventually tell you if you've mastered that area. I have 66.7% of this skill because I had that one wrong. So next time I need to try to increase my score and make sure I get a better percent. I also only spent 1 minute. It's going to keep track and tell you how long you've spent in this area, and then you can keep trying to increase your score. I'm going to go back home. I've earned 142 points by coming in today, so that's a little bit towards my goal of unlocking a game. And if you have any other questions, then make sure that you let me know, and I can help answer any for you. There are lots of other things that we will be exploring in different areas of our math program with this as a help and an aid, but you're welcome to do this at home for extra practice, or if you have some free computer time during class where you finished your work, the TenMarks site will be somewhere for you to go. Thank you.